Hey everybody, welcome back for another Eagle Moss product review. I am your host, your friend, your captain, Captain Foley, and welcome back, guys. It's Friday, so hopefully you know what that means. Hopefully we'll have Eagle Moss reviews every Friday. I know we've missed a few Fridays, but nice weather and all, we're going to try to get them out to you at a regular time. So thank you for tuning in. Today we're looking at one of the special editions, or the XLs as they're called, and this one's pretty great actually. Now unfortunately I don't have the magazine with this one, as happens sometimes with Canadian orders, as well as just because we're affiliated with Eagle Moss, we get sent this stuff sometimes early, and sometimes the marketing or like all the magazines and stuff aren't ready yet or haven't been shipped or whatever, and so I sometimes get to ship without the magazine. It's kind of a pain, but at the same time it's like it's a small price to pay for getting it early or getting it from Eagle Moss directly. So I have this here and I wanted to show it off. It looks pretty cool. I didn't know which Eagle Moss ship to do today. It was the first one on the pile, so I'm like, I'll just go with that one. So here it is, guys. It is the XL or Special Edition Bird of Prey, and this is in its flight configuration with the wings straight out, which I kind of prefer, to be honest. Now I gotta say, I met the Eagle Moss guys at Star Trek Las Vegas. I actually met my representative, and she's fantastic. They all are. I'd like to special shout out to Niels, who's a good friend of mine now. He's one that does the photography for them, and it was great meeting you. It was a true pleasure. We got to hang out with you guys. It was fun, and yeah, it was just good putting a face to the name, and getting to interact with you was kind of fun. So thank you very much for that. Plus all the other Eagle Moss guys. I forget all your names. I apologize. We have some interviews and stuff coming with them about their exclusives that are coming up. So look forward to those. Great interviews and things coming. So, but anyway, here we go with the Klingon Bird of Prey. So, big box, nice picture on the front there. Side says just the regular Star Trek logo. This side has all the other logos: Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Enterprise, and TNG. Legal jargon, barcodes, things like that, things you need. But then a great picture of the ship on the front. So when we open this up, now the thing I like about what Eagle Moss is doing is they have the Bird of Prey in all its configurations. There's a landed version, which I've already done a review of the regular one of that. But there's also the flight mode and the attack position. I personally wish, especially with the XLs, as you can see here, it's quite big. I personally wish that they had articulated wings, but I know that hinging these and making them look good is difficult with the way it's supposed to be meshed together, so that's one of the reasons they don't do that, and that's fine. But no, this is a great model. I do prefer the flight configuration or the wings up. I think that looks a lot better. I don't know if it's just because I got used to it with them down all the time over the years. I'm not a huge fan of the attack formation, but I really like the flight configuration where they're straight out. I think it looks pretty great. So yeah, I'm glad I have this one. The XLs are quite big. They're quite heavy. A lot of the parts are plastic. The guns are plastic. The wings are actually metal. And the head of the ship is plastic, and so is the bottom here, but the main wing portions are metal. Other than that, it's pretty much plastic, but a good weight to it, good heft. Definitely a sturdy, well-built model. I really like this thing, and like I said, that flight configuration is fantastic. So unfortunately, I don't have the magazine to look at, and that's kind of a shame, but usually with the XLs or the special editions, most of the information about the ship is actually in the original release of the model, so the smaller version of it. And then when they come to the XLs and stuff, they will talk about the making of Star Trek 3 or Commander Krug or something. My apologies. So they'll talk about something other than the ship in the special edition magazines. So it's not like you're really missing out much if you don't have the magazine. I feel like I'm missing out because I want to share the magazine and stuff with you guys when I do those reviews. However, I can only do what I can do. So here it is. So let's just take a look at it and see what we got. So up front there you got some, I love the modeling of the green. It's got that rust color. It's got different shades of rust and like brown and green all mixed together, which is great. Looks fantastic. So there's a lot of good detailing on the front there. You can see the red ring around the bridge module. That is actually the cloaking ring, as we discovered when we did our episode on the Klingon Bird of Prey for Trekyards. That is the cloaking ring, so that's good to know. And it goes all the way around there, looks good. Flipping it over on the bottom there, you got some detail. You see the photon torpedo launcher there, and the ring around that is actually the navigational deflector, just in case you didn't know that. Again, another great thing about working at Trekyards is you learn a lot of things about these ships. So again, that detailing continues to the bottom. Again, the weathering is fantastic on this. It looks great. Moving back to the neck, you got quite a bit of detail and greeblies along there. Even on the top, like the top looks good. The side, of course, looks beautiful. And from the bottom, just the neck and head portion looks great. Like, this is a beautiful model, I have to say. It's pretty fantastic. Moving back to the upper engineering part here. Again, the modeling, the coloring, the detailing, the weathering all looks fantastic on here. I think it looks like just great. I can't say enough good things about the weathering on this one. The fins here, the cooler fins, whatever they're called, these I don't remember what they're called right offhand, but they're a nice metallic-y color, but not a solid color. They've blended different colors into it to make it look quite nice and unique. So that's fantastic. Moving to the back here, you've got the engine, which has the different colors. It's got the yellow on the inside and then the red on the upper and lower. Now there should be an orange incorporated in there as well. In my opinion, probably directly in the middle there where it's green would be nice to have an orange color, because there are 3 colors to that engine. But the detailing above it, again, looks fantastic. No real complaints there. Moving to the wings now. These bulky parts at the side are really fleshed out, really show off the detailing quite well. So I love that. I got a piece of styrofoam stuck in mine from the packing. But that's okay. We'll just ignore that. As you can see, it's right there. Boop. But the wings, here they have like a different colors again. A light green, darker, like a neon green, a blue, and the rust color, which is smattered all along the edge there. Really great. Going down to the gun, again, that rust color extends down to the gun. The guns are quite detailed and very fragile. These are always fragile. I've broken my Hallmark ornament a few times and have to fix it. Same with my FASA little miniature, my little lead one. They've been bent and whatever. You gotta be careful with the guns on these. I see them broken off so many times on so many people's models. If they break off, guys, it's one little dab of super glue, very neat and tidy, and you can fix them. People don't tend to fix theirs. I see a lot of broken ones when I see them. So be very careful around these. Don't break them. Just be gentle. They're very delicate. They're very intricate. They're very small and detailed. But you can see there's different gun configurations. There's the main gun and then the 2 smaller ones on the side there. Flipping it over, even here there's some great silver detailing because the guns actually can rotate in. As you can see, there's kind of like a joint there where they can rotate in. It's on the top as well. Just imagine them turning in. But to include a different color there, that silver, is nice touch. The bottom of the wings I really like. They got like a pink or like a rose color and then a darker red, which really show off the feather details. And I think it looks great. I wish there was on the top and the bottom, personally. When I painted my small bird of prey for my adversaries model kit, which is above me here. I did them red like this, different shades of red, and then like a gold outline around all the feather details, which I think looks great, but it's not how it is on screen. So, but I like to embellish mine, make them look a little bit better and unique. So yeah, we got some great brown streaking, brown rust colors here. Again, just the detail and realism on this is great. This is one of the best Eagle Moss models I think I've ever held in my hand. They really did this thing justice, so I appreciate them for that. It's just great. The detail on the bottom is nice, the little round circle there. Again, all that rust modeling and detailing really makes it feel like it's alive, like it's a real ship. So kudos to them for that. Talked about the back already. Looking at the front, you've got these little things here. Not quite sure what those are. They look like some kind of... They look almost like a gun of some sort, but they're not. I think they also might be lights, for landing lights, but look really great. And the front here too, the detailing that they've got in there, kind of has like a corrugated look to it, like it should move, and it should for the wing formation. So that looks really great. And yeah, so that is it for the look at the model. Again, a fantastic one. I think it's one of the best ones that Eagle Moss has made. I can't see any errors on it per se. I mean, there might be, but it's hard to tell with the bird of prey because there's just so much detailing and greebly work on it that it's hard to say that, you know, that's wrong, unless you're comparing it directly to the studio model. So I think this is actually really great. And like I said, I do love that attack formation. That's really cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head on over to the stand over here and take a look at it on the stand and wrap this video up. So let's head on over there, guys. Kapla! Alright, guys. So here she is on the stand and looking great, I gotta say. Now the stand is really nice on this one. It's just slots into the back there. And as you can see, it's quite a wide stand. I mean, it's like a finger length, and that's good. And very simple. It doesn't hide any of the details of the ship, really. Again, I usually have complaints with Eagle Moss stands. This one is fine, though. So that's good. Just get a pass by here of some of the details on it as it goes by. Again, that detailing and just the attention to details and the weathering approach makes this look really good. It makes it look almost good enough to be screen used. Don't know if you guys know, but the little hallmark ornaments they released a few years ago, well, quite a few years ago, were actually used in DS9 in a lot of the battles because they could, they were accurate enough and small enough, and they looked good. That you could blow them up, and they were used in a lot of the DS9 battles. So this is one that could definitely fill that role. If you put it on a low shelf, it just looks stunning. I do prefer the flight formation with the wings out. I think that looks a lot better than the attack formation, personally. So there's that. So lower shelf looks good. On an eye level shelf, again, it looks great with the stance of that stand. How it angles it up a little bit. Looks quite aggressive coming at you like that. Or if you want to, you know, have it facing away from you as well, you get more of the detail of the back on a eye level shelf. So, and again, that stand doesn't really obscure a lot of the ship. It's one of the main beefs they have with Eagle Moss is their stands are poorly done and they hide most of the secondary hulls of like Federation ships and stuff. So pull it over here and put it on a higher shelf. Again, it's very aggressive looking, very cool. Looks good on numerous different heights of shelves for this one. So I gotta say, kudos to them for that. So there it is, guys. That is the special edition or XL Klingon Bird of Prey in flight configuration. I highly, highly, highly recommend this one. Usually I highly recommend the Eagle Moss ships. Most of them are pretty fantastic. This one is absolutely glorious. For the glory of the Empire, get this thing. best way to get it is to head on down to, there's a link in the description. Click that. It takes you right there. You don't have to search for anything. And then, fill up your cart with some stuff and use the discount code Trekyards at checkout to save yourself some money. Now, the discount code Trekyards does not apply to the XLs or the special editions, unfortunately, or the store exclusives. But it will count towards regular purchases. It saves you 15% off orders of $50 or more, which, when you go to Eagle Moss, spending $50 is pretty easy. So, if you want to save yourself some money, by all means, use the code. But yeah, I just don't have enough good things to say about this. I wish I would have got the magazine to see what the magazine included so I could share that with you guys, but sadly that's not the case. But anyway, guys, that's it for the Eagle Moss review. Until next time, subscribe to both channels, and don't forget to check out other videos and reviews by us here as well. And we will see you in the future. So, go buy some Eagle Moss ships. Do it. The shock, Faye.